What's going on, man? This is your boy Antoine. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me for another nickel and dime of your time. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna talk to you guys about an amazing picture. How did I shoot that? Let's get into it. Quick and easy. This is all natural light, no strobes. Which I know you guys saying, "What? You didn't shoot with strobes?" No, I didn't. I have a studio downtown that has beautiful natural light, and I love to kind of expose all the natural light that comes in every time I go down there. So I don't bring any lights. Even when I did bring a light down there, the one time I did bring a light down there, I used it for a half a second. I was like, "No, I don't need this," because so much beautiful light in there, and I just love the way the images came out. Anyway, this particular image in itself is was shot probably not probably, it was at 2.8 or 3.5. The reason why I don't have my camera, it didn't for some reason it didn't come over to this one. And when 3.5, and I was probably more likely at a 500 or 800 ISO, and I was more likely at 250 to shutter speed, if not a little bit more. The reason why is because I was looking for an effect of density in there, but I used a lens diffuser as well, filter. I'm sorry, a lens filter, and it had a little slits in it, glass, and it kind of gave you that ghosting look, which I really loved. Um, I chose this image because we were talking about this character and how creating a character when you're having a shoot. So I had these pieces. The band that's across the chest is the actual belt, and the jacket is a Chinese kind of like a it could be a performance jacket. It could be it's just a very extravagant jacket. It could be something that someone wore at a ceremony. It could be anything because it's reversible. It's thick. It's authentic. And I found it a long time ago, and I had it in my closet. And I told her next time we shoot, I definitely want to make sure I shoot with you. The cool thing about it was I asked her, I was like, I don't want to offend um, any heritage or offend anything across the line of your lineage. So I asked if what, because I didn't know. I don't want to be insensitive to that. So I asked her, is this piece garment matches, or does it matches you, but the nationality of you, and she said yes, it does. So I was kind of like, man, this was kind of like having this piece for almost 5 years sitting in my wardrobe and not using it, and having a relationship with her. I was a little bit afraid to ask her. I don't know why, but it was because it's a very sensitive time, and I want to make sure I'm not been a butt hit. So but we did. She brought the skirt, and we have some other pictures on there. So please do. They're coming out. You can look at some of them that we did on to my Instagram as well, Antoine Photos. But yes, beautiful layout. Why did I did a composition this way? It's because really simple. You want to cut, and I'm going to go through this really quick. So, in your compositions of your picture, I know I choose to cut off the head a lot in my picture. So don't kind of look at that as a negative thing. I do that for a purpose because I need to end my shot, and I usually end it by having to cut off the head, and then at the bottom, I let the bottom, whatever the weight at the bottom, be the weight at the bottom, and then I look at the horizon line. It was just this one here, your horizon line, and as I'm going through there, where I'm going to have it placed was right in the middle. So everything makes sense from the light from the top to the bottom to the light on this side and the dark on this side, and also to how I have the effect of the filter on the lens come in. That way you can see her fading right into the picture. And I love this delicate feel of the touch of the glass. It's almost like she's trying to rush and pull, and it's just a beautiful image. I really love it. Anyway, I chose this color tone really realistically because I was just matching the bronze color tones and the red color tones because of the peas and the golds and the maroons. So, and because maroon black, we have maroon, black, and gold. This could be easy into a black and white picture, but I was like, I really liked it. I like it the way it is. I didn't want anything ghostly on it. But if you did want to put it black and white, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that wouldn't be a bad thing because all the colors. So one thing I do is I'll go ahead and open up Photoshop. Let's see what it look like real quick in black and white. And I'm opening up Photoshop real quick, and we'll pull it over to see what it look like. For your curious minds want to know. And then I'm gonna get out of here because I got some things I need to go do, and I'm pretty sure you do too. If it comes over real quick, get over there. Get over there. Close this one down. You know, it's always something. Give me a minute. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Don't turn on me. Give me a minute. Where you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. All right, so new file. Not new file. I don't want a new file. Open. How long it takes me to do anything around here because I get so sleepy. Don't mind that. Okay, we're back up. All right, so just changing this to black and white. One of the things, I mean, you can do this many ways, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go to the filter. I'm gonna go to uh, camera raw filter, and I'm just gonna change it to black and white. Okay. Now I know for me, I'm looking at the shadows, the highlights, um, definitely the contrast, but not too much on this one, and the blacks. Now, every time I do a black and white, I love taking. I want to get the temperature completely out of the post, so dragging them all the way over does that for you. Put a little clarity in there for me. Texture, oh, a little bit. I like a little grain in mine. You want a little vignette, you can. And let's go ahead and drop there. Put S curve on that quickly, and then kind of mess with the individual. Draw that light down just a little bit. Okay. I always like to look at before and after. Make sure I'm not really missing anything. I'm just looking at all this tea, just make sure I'm not missing any darker pockets. And I'll kind of like just draw in uh, a little bit. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's what it looks like black and white. So um, if you like that, I'm fine with it. Um, I think it's pretty cool as well. I don't think there's any issues with that. Let me blow it up here for you real quick. And I like it. I mean, either way, or I mean, they both of them really do make sense. It doesn't matter to me if they're a color or in black and white. I think you like them both ways. So um, it's pretty cool. Anyway, other than that, guys, man, thank you guys again for coming out, joining into the look. Why change it to black and white? You can see it in this background too, man. You see like the lights a lot better shining through the ground back there. So I think I probably would keep it this way because it's less busy with the colors and the tones and all the different colors. So you guys helped me change something that I had done. I said I didn't know if I was gonna like it, but now I do because it does make more sense now because the ghostly feel. Oh man, you know what? That's why I do these things because that you guys help me. I'm trying to help you, but you just helped me. Anyway, my name's Antoine. This is Studio Five, and I appreciate you guys coming out with me for Antoine Photos. For nickel and a dime of your time, I appreciate it. I am going to get out of here and get myself into some sleep. All right, I'm out. Baby, baby.